But she was freaking like jumping around like all freaking night long. She have not slept. And I was like up all night. And she said, the lady I'm staying with said her kitten was doing the same thing. I'm like, yeah, she bought her a kitten at like one of them climbing things. I need to get one of them for my apartment so she can climb, because she likes to climb stuff and jump off of it. She likes to freaking run around like a lot because she's really young, 3 months old. She has all her shots and everything. She's microchipped. She's fixed. I got her at a legitimate Petto. I think it was Petto or PetSmart. It's on the papers that I have on her. And they cost like $150 each, them kittens. That's a lot of money. But I mean, like, they're like healthy kittens. So I think it's worth it. Then buying a kitten off the street, you have to get the same amount, probably take it to the vet and do all that stuff like that. And they do all the stuff for you, like they'll give it its shots and rabies shots and vaccine and stuff and flea thing. No, get out of that. She gets everything. She's like a kid. Yeah, I have a little plan for her. I've been bought that litter pan when I thought I was getting a dog. I'd rather have a freaking cat. Like, she's already using the litter pan, like, legitimately. That's how well cats are. Fast litter trainer. They are quick to learn to go in the litter pan. And she went right in the litter pan to the bathroom. So I'm probably gonna have to pay a $200 deposit when I move in my apartment. And then pay the rent for her to stay there. It's probably gonna add on to my rent money, like $25. She's a kitten, and they probably want to see the papers too. Like, I don't know. Once I get in my apartment, I will be freaking settled. Like, I won't be going through all this mess, this nonsense. It's just like, it's harder freaking out here to find a place to live. And it's harder because they're different out here how they process things. In the state of Tennessee, Pennsylvania, I probably would have been in the freaking apartment by now. I wouldn't be going through this stuff that's, it don't make it complicated. Like, here, like, they want everything, like documentations of your birth certificate for the freaking light company, like that. Pennsylvania don't do that. Pennsylvania, when you find an apartment, they make it the process easy, and it's different in different states. Happened to come here, I didn't know it was like that because my aunt didn't really tell me that. She was making it seem like, well, You need to find an apartment fast, like I was going to find one fast. She didn't understand how hard it is to find a freaking apartment being in my situation. And she was trying to rush the process. What she didn't understand that it doesn't work like that being out here, because the freaking people hardly ever take what I was on. And I ended up losing that because it's too complicated. And that is fine with me because I found something anyway, you know? It's hard freaking living in this house, living with somebody that always like nags you, like always trying to like tell you what to do, like how to go outside or how you dress, or somebody like, I don't know, somebody that thinks like they have like authority when they don't. Because if you go by the freaking law, what the law says, not what the person says. Like I said, when I first came to this freaking house, I came from the freaking streets from Pennsylvania. I lost my place in Pennsylvania. I decided to come here thinking that I was gonna have a great relationship with my aunt, and that didn't work out. And so it led me to different places, like struggling on the streets because we had misunderstandings, me and my aunt. And then it led me on the streets in different places, like in Tennessee, like being like different people's houses, strangers that I don't know. People that I thought that was helping me, they wasn't helping me. They had an agenda to it. Like that older guy that bought me all that clothes for like, I think he lent like $500 on clothes for me at Walmart. And then he was buying me food, but he had an agenda to it. People I trust, that I thought was helping me. I slept at people's houses. I trusted them. I let my stuff out their house. My stuff got stolen. I've been sleeping outside. I've been like struggling, asking people to help me, and people online did help me on my YouTube channel. Some people did help me, and I'm thankful for them people that helped me. And then I was in the park, and then I met this lady that I'm staying with. And then she just brought me in. She was like, do you want to spend the holidays with me? I was like, yeah. I mean, everything was good at her apartment when I was staying there. Till she was like telling me about this house, about her ex. And then she was like, yeah, we're going to move here and stuff like that if you don't get on a lease there at her apartment. And they didn't let me on a lease, so she was like, well, let's try to move to the house. If you pay $400 and do housework. I was like, well, at first with that, I wasn't really noticing like the housework stuff, the extra stuff. And she was like, yeah, we moved there the first time. And then I started paying her rent. I talked her down like $300. I was like, I'll pay $300 because I ain't gonna hardly have any money left if I give her $400. How am I supposed to freaking live if you're charging me all that freaking money? $400. So basically, they're making a profit off of me because I can go to the street. $300 freaking dollars. I told her I was gonna give her instead, and she was like, "Cool, yeah." And then I started paying her rent. Like sometimes I pay double rent, like $600 for like 2 months, so I can have extra money for the next month because I was trying to get things done that I owed. And then she was like, "Hey, they wanna pay for a freaking maid." I didn't have no freaking intentions of it. That wasn't my idea about a maid service. That was her idea when she was coming to the house, saying that she was gonna get a maid because of him. And then she was like, one time, like when I was walking outside, she was complaining about me going outside and stuff like that. Like just walking out, taking walks. She was complaining about it, saying, "You need to get back here and clean this house and stuff like that. We need to get this house together." Like, I'm like, it's not my fault of how your ex done the house. He brought me in to have somewhere safe to stay, not put extra stuff on me about the freaking house because it wasn't my responsibility, because your ex is the one that destroyed the freaking house and it's his house. Like, why are you so tripping about that if you're not on a freaking mortgage? And she was like, "You need to come up with $200. I just gave you rent money. Like, I don't have any more freaking money to give you. And I wasn't going to give it. And I didn't." I was like, that was crazy. Even the person said, "You don't deserve that. Like, you need to get out of there." I'm like, I stayed to this freaking point till I stayed to the certain amount God allowed the situations to happen. I don't know why. I stayed to the certain amount till the department called me, which I wasn't expecting them to. I was like, one time I was like thinking about it, and then I got touch base with her, and she was like, she didn't even know who I was at first. She was like, "Oh yeah, you're number 6 on the waiting list." So I was like, all excited, and that's when I told her, like, somebody said, "You shouldn't have told her that. That's why she changed up on you." Well, it wouldn't hurt me to go with the process of seeing about the apartment. If I went and sign up for it in the shelter, I might as well see if I can get it. And so, yeah, everything worked out. They said I was approving everything. So I was good on proceeding with the process, going about it, and everything worked out with that. They saying I can live there. Her freaking ex had some. Her ex had some girl living here and some kid, and they like really damaged, dirty the house. They wouldn't clean or nothing like that, or do anything. It was real freaking dirty and messy, and I helped them like a little bit clean up this stuff when I came here. And she's up there complaining already when I was going outside taking a walk, complaining to me going outside talking about this house needs done, this house needs done. I'm like, it's not my fault that this house is like that. You brought me in off the street to give me like a secure place to stay, not put work commands on me, you know? Like, I'm paying you freaking money. Like, what more do you want out of me? I'm doing what all I need to do. Like, and you're not satisfied with it. It's like, I don't know.